Hey guys, what's up? This is Bharat and today we're going to be reviewing the new Samsung Galaxy C7 Pro. So let's get started. Now the Samsung Galaxy C7 Pro has been launched for 27,990 in India and is available in this gold that you see over here and a navy blue color, both of which have this matte metallic look to it. Now for that price, you would consider the OnePlus 3, and it is a fantastic phone with great specifications. And if you want performance and if you're planning on buying this phone online, the OnePlus 3 definitely makes for possibly the best option in this price bracket. The C7 Pro, on the other hand, is a unique phone from Samsung. It has been designed to sort of take on things like the OnePlus 3, and Samsung may have done a pretty decent job of that, although may not to the extent of giving you the kind of performance that you need from devices like the OnePlus 3 or in this case the C7 Pro. Let's talk about the build quality. The phone does have a nice unibody aluminum shell. You do see the antenna lines in a different design as you did on the C9 on the top and the bottom of the back panel. Samsung has also done some nice symmetrical work, bringing down the line from the antenna bands to the camera to give it this nice symmetrical design that looks great. There is a slight camera bump at the back, which also does have a bezel around the lens, so you may not scratch your lens that easily, but it does stick out. You also get a dual tone LED flash at the back, and the front has a 1920 by 1080p 5.7-inch Super AMOLED display. Now this display does have a curved 3D glass on either side. It's rounded off on all edges. It feels really comfortable in the hand and your finger does slide off it very easily, so you won't have any sharp edges on the display. Samsung does have some sort of protection on there, but they've not mentioned which one it is, so I'm assuming that it is not Gorilla Glass. If we do a quick one over with the rest of the stuff on the device, over at the front you get a 16 megapixel f1.9 camera, which is fantastic for taking those selfies. It's got really good low light performance, and we'll talk a little bit more about that when we get to the camera section. And under that is the main home button, which is also the fingerprint scanner, which is flanked on either side by two touch capacitive buttons, which in the standard Samsung format, the multitasking on the left and the back button on the right. On the bottom of the device is a 3.5mm headphone jack along with the main microphone, the USB Type-C port, and the main speakerphone. On the right of the device is the tray, which will allow you to pop in two SIM cards and SD card, and you also have the power button on the right of the device. On the top you have a noise cancellation microphone, and over at the left you get the volume buttons, and on the back is the main 16 megapixel camera, again with an f1.9 aperture, autofocus and dual tone LED flash. The phone does record only 1080p video. Running everything on the C7 Pro is the Snapdragon 626 processor. It is an octa-core 2.2 GHz processor, and you do get the Adreno 506 GPU. The phone has a really good in-hand feel, and you do get nice less bezel design on either side, but you do have a slightly big chin and a slightly big forehead, especially if you consider the new Samsung S8. The phone also runs Android 6.0.1 out of the box, which is slightly disappointing, and hopefully Samsung will update it to Android Nougat in the near future. The phone runs really smooth, and after several days of usage, it doesn't seem to be slowing down at all. As far as performance is concerned, you'll find yourself playing games, all sorts of games, including high-end games on the device without any issues. The graphics quality on the phone is pretty impressive, and you will find that the chipset can mostly handle anything that you throw at it. In a pure spec-to-spec comparison, the OnePlus 3 does have a better performance hardware on there, and even the benchmarks will give you that answer. As far as the cameras are concerned, Samsung's cameras have come a long way, and you do get great features like the Pro mode, although not a full Pro mode, but you do get a Pro mode on the device. You also get things like a continuous shot, a food shot, HDR, etc., which will come in handy. The camera in itself in auto mode captures really good pictures, as well as 1080p video, which again is a slight disappointment because most devices in this price bracket now offer 4K video recording, and so should have the Samsung C7 Pro. As far as phone calls and networks are concerned, the phone capability is strong, and the overall sound from the speaker as well as the microphone going to the other side is great. Networks are robust. The device does take in 2 nano SIM cards, and it will work on 4G as well as VoLTE or voice over LTE for Geo networks. Samsung has a really nice form factor, a really good display, and excellent cameras on this phone, along with great battery life, which will last you a whole day without any issues. We found the screen on time on the phone to be considerably good, and you will get to use the phone without needing a charge in most cases for the whole day. If you do want to charge, the adaptive fast charger included inside the box should charge up your phone pretty quickly, and in about an hour or so, you should be able to get a full day's worth of charge on your phone. Now, if you come to the crux of the matter, the C7 Pro is a highly expensive phone for what it's offering, but it is also offering Samsung's good service network, which makes it slightly worthwhile for a lot of people who don't want to get stuck with OnePlus 3's not so great service. But if you want a pure hardware experience, the OnePlus 3 as well as the OnePlus 3T in this price bracket are still clear winners. And if you're okay buying a phone online and do not want to worry about service and after sales support that much, then the OnePlus 3 is definitely a winner. C7 Pro is a sleeker phone. It looks nice, it has a gorgeous display as well as excellent cameras and an impressive service network, but it doesn't have the kind of hardware that the OnePlus 3 has. The pick will clearly be yours if you should be picking the C7 Pro or the OnePlus 3. That's it for this quick review, guys. If you have any other questions or queries about the C7 Pro, drop them in the comment section below. You can check out more details on iGyaan.in. Catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. This has been Bharat. I'll see you guys in the next one.